This moment matters more than you realize, not because the calendar changed, not because the world celebrated, but because you are standing at a rare point in time where reflection and opportunity collide. New Year 2026 is not asking you who you were, it is asking who you are willing to become when excuses no longer protect you and comfort no longer satisfies you. This year does not care about your past failures, but it will punish hesitation. It will reward only those who decide, without negotiation, that they are done living beneath their potential. You have survived enough to know that life does not hand out fairness. You have experienced disappointment, delay, rejection, and silence. You have felt the weight of being capable of more while producing less. That gap between what you know you could be and what you currently are has haunted you quietly. It shows up late at night when the noise fades. It shows up in moments of jealousy when you see others moving forward. It shows up as frustration when you realize time is passing and you are still thinking instead of doing. That feeling is not your enemy. That feeling is your invitation. This year demands clarity. Not loud declarations, not dramatic resolutions, but quiet decisions that reshape your behavior. Because behavior is the only thing that changes outcomes. You do not need another motivational quote. You need a standard, a line you will not cross again, a promise you will keep even when it costs you comfort. The strongest people in the world are not those with the loudest confidence. They are the ones who honor commitments made in silence. You must accept a hard truth as this year begins. Your life will not change until your daily actions change. Hope without action is a fantasy. Vision without discipline is hallucination. You already know what you should be doing. The problem has never been information. The problem has been execution. You wait for perfect conditions. You wait to feel ready. You wait for validation. Meanwhile, time moves forward without permission. New Year 2026 will expose who is serious and who is pretending. Serious people move even when it's uncomfortable. Pretenders talk, plan, and wait. Serious people understand that discipline is a form of self-respect. Pretenders negotiate with their laziness and call it self-care. This year, you must decide which one you are. There will be days when nobody checks on you, days when your effort goes unnoticed, days when progress feels invisible. That is where most people stop, but that is where you must continue, because unseen work is what builds visible strength. What you do when no one is watching defines what happens when everyone is. You cannot carry old habits into a new year and expect a new life. Something has to break, something has to end. That might be your attachment to comfort, that might be your tolerance for mediocrity, that might be your addiction to distraction. Growth always demands a sacrifice. If nothing changes, nothing changes. This year will require you to outgrow parts of yourself. The version of you that avoids discomfort cannot create an extraordinary life. The version of you that chooses ease over effort cannot build discipline. You must become someone who does not rely on motivation. Motivation fades. Identity lasts. Decide who you are becoming and act in alignment with that identity every single day. You are not behind, but you are not early either. You are exactly where your habits have placed you. That realization is powerful because it means your future is also in your hands. If habits created this reality, habits can create a better one. But habits do not change with emotion, they change with repetition. New Year 2026 is not about intensity for a week, it is about consistency for a year. Anyone can work hard when they feel inspired. Few can work hard when they feel tired, bored, or discouraged. Those few separate themselves from the rest without ever announcing it. This year will challenge your patience. Results may not come when you want them. Progress may be slower than expected, but slow progress is still progress. Quitting guarantees failure. Continuing guarantees growth. You must learn to respect the process even when the outcome is not yet visible. You will be tempted to look for shortcuts. Do not. Shortcuts rob you of strength. Everything you skip, you pay for later. Build your foundation properly. Take pride in doing things the hard way. The hard way builds character, discipline, and resilience. Those qualities cannot be taken from you. You must stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending you don't have time. You have the same 24 hours as everyone else who is building something meaningful. Time is not the issue. Priorities are. If it matters, you will make time. If it doesn't, you will make excuses. This year, learn to be comfortable being misunderstood. Not everyone will support your growth. Some people benefit from you staying the same. Do not seek approval from those who do not share your vision. Focus on your path. Walk it quietly. Let results explain everything. There will be moments when fear tries to stop you. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of success. Fear is normal. Obedience to fear is optional. Courage is built by acting despite fear, not by eliminating it. Each time you move forward, afraid, fear loses power over you. You have wasted enough time doubting yourself. Doubt does not protect you, it delays you. Confidence is built through action, not thought. Do the work. Confidence will follow. This year, become disciplined with your mind. Not every thought deserves attention. Not every emotion deserves control. Learn to observe without obeying. Your mind should be a tool, not a prison. New Year 2026 is a test of commitment. Not commitment to goals, but commitment to effort. Goals are easy to say, effort is hard to sustain. Choose effort. You are capable of more than you have proven. But potential is meaningless without execution. This year, let your actions finally match your capability. And remember this, nobody will clap for you in the beginning. Nobody will believe until it's undeniable. That is the price of becoming something rare. Pay it willingly. This year is watching. What you do next matters. You must understand that transformation is not loud. It does not announce itself with fireworks or applause. It happens quietly, in small decisions made repeatedly, in moments where nobody is watching and nothing feels exciting. Most people abandon their growth because it feels boring before it feels rewarding. They mistake lack of excitement for lack of progress. But the truth is, discipline is often dull before it becomes powerful. If you can endure the dullness, you earn the results. This year, stop waiting for permission. Permission from society, permission from family, permission from fear. Nobody is coming to approve your dreams. You either authorize your own life or you live under the expectations of others forever. The most dangerous sentence you can say is, "I'll do it when things settle down." Things never settle down. Life stays chaotic. Strong people move anyway. New Year 2026 will not be gentle with procrastination. Every delayed action compounds into regret. Every avoided task strengthens weakness. Procrastination is not laziness, it is fear dressed as comfort. And every time you give into it, you teach your brain that avoidance is acceptable. This year, retrain yourself. Act immediately. Even imperfect action is superior to perfect delay. You will face moments when your old self tries to pull you back. Old routines, old excuses, old environments. Change is threatening to who you used to be. That version of you will fight for survival. Do not negotiate. Do not romanticize the past. Thank it for getting you here and move forward without guilt. You must raise your standards so high that your old behaviors can no longer survive. Standards are more powerful than motivation. Motivation fades, standards enforce. When your standards are non-negotiable, excuses lose their influence. Decide what kind of person you are becoming and refuse to act in ways that contradict that identity. This year, stop underestimating the power of momentum. One productive day makes the next easier. One disciplined decision weakens future resistance. Momentum is built by starting small and staying consistent. You do not need massive change overnight. You need relentless forward movement. There will be days when nothing goes according to plan, days when effort feels wasted, days when progress seems non-existent. These days are not failures, they are training. They teach resilience, they teach patience, they teach you to continue even when conditions are imperfect. Mastery is built in those moments. You must accept responsibility for everything in your life, not because everything is your fault, but because responsibility gives you control. Blame gives you nothing. Responsibility gives you power. When you stop blaming circumstances, people, or luck, you gain the ability to change outcomes. This year, eliminate distractions aggressively. Distraction is the enemy of greatness. It steals focus, fragments energy, and kills depth. Learn to protect your attention. What you focus on expands. If you focus on noise, your life will feel noisy. If you focus on purpose, your life gains clarity. Understand this, consistency is not about doing everything perfectly. It is about returning to the path quickly when you fall off. You will mess up. You will miss days. You will make mistakes. What matters is how fast you recover. Do not turn one bad day into a bad year. New Year 2026 requires patience with results and urgency with action. Be patient with growth, but urgent with effort. Do not confuse calm with complacency. Move with intention every single day. You must stop seeking motivation from outside sources. External motivation is unstable. Internal discipline is unbreakable. Build routines that carry you forward even when your emotions are weak. Systems outperform feelings. This year, learn to embrace discomfort. Discomfort is not a warning sign, it is a growth signal. Every time you avoid discomfort, you avoid evolution. Every time you face it, you become stronger. Choose discomfort with purpose. There will be moments when quitting seems reasonable, when stopping feels justified. Those moments are traps. They appear logical, but lead to regret. The strongest decision you can make is to continue when quitting makes sense. You must develop mental toughness, not emotional suppression, but emotional control. Feel fear, but act anyway. Feel doubt, but move forward regardless. Feel tired, but show up. Mental toughness is the ability to act independently of emotion. This year, build trust with yourself. Every promise you keep strengthens self-belief. Every promise you break weakens it. Start small. Do what you say you will do. That is how confidence is earned. You cannot build a new future while clinging to an old identity. Growth requires redefining yourself. Stop introducing yourself as who you used to be. Act as who you are becoming. New Year 2026 is your chance to prove to yourself that you are capable of consistency, that you can endure boredom, that you can handle pressure, that you can stay disciplined without applause. You do not need to be extraordinary today. You need to be consistent today. Extraordinary outcomes are built from ordinary days executed with discipline. There will be moments of loneliness. Growth often isolates before it elevates. Do not mistake solitude for failure. Sometimes separation is preparation. This year, learn to respect effort. Even when results are delayed, effort compounds. Nothing done with discipline is ever wasted. Your future self is watching your decisions right now. Become someone your future self will thank. Keep going. This year will reveal what you truly value, not by what you say, but by what you protect. You protect what matters to you. You protect your phone. You protect your comfort. You protect your habits. Now ask yourself if you are protecting your future with the same intensity. Because the truth is, your future is fragile. It is shaped every day by small choices that either strengthen it or weaken it. You must learn to sit with discomfort without trying to escape it. Not every uncomfortable feeling needs a distraction. Not every quiet moment needs noise. Growth often requires silence, reflection, and patience. When you constantly run from discomfort, you run from growth. This year, practice staying present even when it feels heavy. You have been strong before, stronger than you give yourself credit for. You survived days you thought would destroy you. You endured pain that changed you. That same strength still exists inside you. It is not gone. It has just been underused. This year, call on it intentionally. New Year 2026 will expose your excuses. Excuses sound reasonable, but they produce nothing. They offer comfort, but steal progress. Every time you justify inaction, you reinforce weakness. Every time you act despite resistance, you reinforce strength. Choose which one you want to grow. You must become selective with your energy. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not every conversation deserves your attention. Not every opportunity aligns with your purpose. Learn to say no without guilt. Protect your focus like your future depends on it, because it does. This year, stop waiting for clarity to act. Action creates clarity, not the other way around. Movement reveals direction. Stillness breeds confusion. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Momentum will guide you. There will be times when you feel behind. That feeling is natural, but being behind is not a permanent condition unless you allow it to be. Progress does not require catching up to others. It requires showing up for yourself consistently. You must stop romanticizing the idea of success and start respecting the process that creates it. Success is repetitive. It is unglamorous. It is built in routines that feel boring to most people. Fall in love with repetition. Repetition builds mastery. New Year 2026 will test your discipline when nobody is holding you accountable. External accountability fades, self-accountability remains. Learn to hold yourself to a standard even when it would be easy to let yourself off the hook. This year, replace self-criticism with self-correction. Criticism drains energy, correction directs it. When you fail, do not insult yourself. Adjust and move forward. Shame keeps you stuck. Responsibility moves you ahead. You will experience moments of doubt. Doubt does not mean stop. Doubt means evaluate and continue. Confidence is not certainty. It is commitment to proceed despite uncertainty. You must build a tolerance for delayed gratification. Everything worthwhile takes time. Impatience sabotages more dreams than lack of ability. Learn to wait without quitting. This year, stop negotiating with your weaker self. The voice that says just today is the same voice that keeps you stuck for years. Silence it with action. You are not required to announce your goals. Move in silence. Let your progress be the announcement. Let your consistency speak. New Year 2026 will demand courage. Courage to start. Courage to continue. Courage to change. Courage to stand alone if necessary. Comfort never demands courage. Growth always does. You must accept that some days you will be exhausted. Discipline does not mean you feel strong every day. It means you show up anyway. Strength is built by showing up tired. This year, stop chasing balance and start building alignment. Balance suggests equal attention to everything. Alignment means prioritizing what matters most. Some seasons require intensity. Respect the season you are in. You must learn to separate effort from outcome. Your job is effort. Outcomes follow in their own time. When you focus only on outcomes, you lose motivation. When you focus on effort, results eventually follow. New Year 2026 is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming more of who you already are at your best. Strip away excuses, strip away fear, strip away laziness. What remains is your true potential. You will be tempted to quit when progress feels invisible. Remember this, seeds grow underground before they break the surface. Just because you cannot see it does not mean it is not happening. This year, become relentless, not aggressive, not reckless, but persistent. Persistence beats talent when talent quits. You are closer than you think. Do not stop now. This year will require you to redefine what winning looks like. Winning is not always loud. It is not always celebrated. Sometimes winning is getting out of bed when you don't feel like it. Sometimes it is choosing discipline over distraction. Sometimes it is staying consistent when nobody notices. Those quiet wins compound into a life that looks impossible from the outside. You must stop waiting for confidence before you act. Confidence is a byproduct of action, not a prerequisite. Every time you act despite doubt, confidence grows. Every time you wait for confidence, doubt tightens its grip. Action is the cure. New Year 2026 will challenge your identity. You will be forced to choose between who you have been and who you want to become. That choice will appear in small moments, not dramatic ones. In moments where nobody is forcing you to do the right thing. In moments where comfort is easily available. Choose wisely. You must develop the ability to delay comfort. Comfort is seductive. It promises relief now and steals progress later. Learn to sit in discomfort long enough for it to transform you. The people you admire did not avoid discomfort. They mastered it. This year, stop giving energy to outcomes you cannot control. Focus on inputs you can. Control your effort. Control your consistency. Control your attitude. Control your habits. Everything else follows. There will be moments when you feel unmotivated. Those moments are irrelevant. Motivation is unreliable. Discipline is dependable. Build your life on what is dependable. You must stop looking for inspiration and start building habits. Inspiration is temporary. Habits are permanent. Habits shape identity. Identity shapes destiny. New Year 2026 will test your patience with yourself. You will want faster results. You will want clearer signs. Trust the process. Trust repetition. Trust effort. Results will come. You must learn to fail forward. Failure is feedback. It is information. It is not an identity. Use it. Adjust. Continue. This year, stop shrinking yourself to fit environments that no longer serve you. Growth will make some people uncomfortable. That is not your problem. Your responsibility is to your potential. You must learn to manage your emotions without letting them control you. Feel them fully, but do not obey them blindly. Emotional discipline is power. New Year 2026 is not about perfection, it is about persistence. Perfection creates pressure, persistence creates progress. You will face moments where rest feels like quitting. Learn the difference. Rest is intentional recovery, quitting is surrender. Know when to pause and when to push. This year, stop waiting for permission to take yourself seriously. Take yourself seriously now. Respect your goals enough to work for them daily. You must understand that every day you delay action, you strengthen the habit of delay. Break that pattern now. Start immediately. New Year 2026 will demand focus in a world designed to distract you. Choose depth over noise. Choose purpose over pleasure. You must learn to keep promises to yourself. Self-trust is built through follow-through. Without self-trust, confidence collapses. This year, embrace the boredom of consistency. Boredom is often a sign you are doing the right thing repeatedly. Stay there. You must stop measuring progress emotionally and start measuring it behaviorally. Did you show up? Did you do the work? That is progress. New Year 2026 will not reward talk. It will reward action. Quiet, consistent, disciplined action. You are not late. You are not broken. You are not incapable. You are simply undisciplined in areas that matter. Discipline can be learned. This year, choose courage over comfort. Choose effort over ease. Choose growth over familiarity. You are building something that takes time. Respect the timeline. Honor the process. Keep going. Do not slow down now.